Hello, everyone. This is Duncan. I know it's Thursday, but I'm a little under the weather. So I hope it's okay if we don't work too hard. Maybe some of you are, yeah, a lot of agreement on that. We'll do like maybe one or two things for our core because that's super important, but it'll be mostly a deep stretch class. Okay, and we are going to start on our backs. Duncan, go sit in your seat. Go sit in your seat. Go sit. Stay. When you come onto your back, you can adjust your legs and arms. Right, that's comfortable for you. And if you're able to close your eyes, that feels okay. I invite you to do that. If you're just joining us, I let the class know that I'm a little under the weather, so we'll do a tiny bit of core work, but other than that, it's not going to be a hard class today. I hope that's okay. So just feeling the body, finding the ground, relaxing into it. Maybe initially feeling the outer layers, the skin releasing into the ground. And then feeling or imagining the muscles releasing into the ground. And then feeling or imagining the bones sinking into the ground. Whole body heavy and relaxed. And then we can feel the softness of the breath swirling around the heaviness of the bones and the organs and the muscles. Letting the breath fill the whole body. Nice, slow, long, deep inhale. Just a slow, long exhale. And then place the right ankle on top of the left thigh. Bring the hands behind the back of the left leg. Lift the left foot to the height of the right foot. And just focus on a nice, slow, deep breath. Draw the chin in toward the throat so the back of the neck is long. Flex both feet. And then as you exhale, press the left foot into the right foot. Now, send that left leg straight up. Bring your hands behind the back of your head. Inhale. And then exhale, curl your head up. Try not to use your hands. And take your left elbow to your right knee. Come back to center, keeping your head lifted. Lower your left leg down. And lift it back up. Lower the head. Exhale, lift and curl, elbow to knee. Center and lower. Lift, lower the head. And continue like that. Exhale as you lift and twist. Inhale as you lower the leg. Exhale as you lift the leg. Inhale the head down. Do a few more. Whatever one you're in, that's your last one. And then lower the head. Release the feet to the ground. And drop your knees from side to side. And come back to center. And opposite foot on the knee. So left foot on the right leg. Left foot on the right leg. Just a simple eye of the needle. Bring the hands behind the back of that right leg. Chin pulls in. Feet flex. Big deep breath. And then exhaling, pushing the right foot toward the left foot. And then lift the right leg straight. Bring the hands behind the back of the head. Inhale. Exhale, lift up and reach the right elbow for the left knee. Inhale as you come center, lower the leg down. Exhale the leg up. Inhale the head down. Exhale, curl. Inhale, center and lower the leg. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Continue like that. Few more. This one. Release the head down. Take the feet down. Take the feet wide and windshield wiper the legs. Okay. And then come center with your feet. Lift the left leg. Bring the hands behind the back of the leg. If the leg is straight, you can straighten your right leg. If the leg is bent, leave your right leg bent. Point and flex the foot. Really extend through the heel and through the toes. And then hold the flex and bend and straighten the leg. And hold the leg straight. Take a breath in and then curl your head up as you walk your hands up your leg in the direction of your ankle. Then go ahead and straighten your other leg. Ming, straighten your other leg, the leg on the ground, straighten it. Okay. And then inhale really long, reaching up through the crown of your head. Exhale, scoop your belly in, curl yourself up, pull your leg in. Maybe as you inhale, push your leg into your hands and your hands into your leg. Exhale, relax the shoulders, draw the belly in. A few more breaths like that. Again, if your raised leg is bent, then your lower leg is bent. If your raised leg is straight, then your lower leg is straight. Okay, and then lower your head down, bending that left knee. Take the hand to the bottom of the foot and let the knee come down toward the floor beside you. If you don't reach the foot, it's fine. You can grab wherever you can reach. So we're bending that left knee in the direction of the floor with the left foot facing up. Like Happy Baby, but half of it. And then we'll send that right foot over to the left. Send the right arm overhead. And then lift your upper body and your arm and send it to the left as well. So you're creating a sickle shape with your body while pressing down that left knee, reaching long out of the right hand, breathing deep and slow. Okay. Now send the right arm out to the right side. Send the right leg as far to the right as you can. Maybe it'll just be straight down. And then straighten your left leg out to the side. Maybe you can still hold the foot, but if not, just hold wherever you can. Extending that right foot as far to the right as you can, creating like a split. Breathing deep and slow. Okay. Now release that left foot, bring it to the ground. Okay. And then we're going to roll onto. No, we're not going to do that now. Sorry, come back to center. And we'll do the same with the other side. So send the right leg up. If the leg is straight, then Straighten the left leg. If the leg is bent, keep the left leg bent and point and flex the feet, the foot. Hold the flex position and bend and straighten the leg. Hold the straight position. Flex both feet. Inhale and exhale. Curl your body up, walking the hands up toward the foot. As you inhale, lengthen your spine. As you exhale, draw the foot in, draw the belly in. Inhale, maybe push the leg into the hands and the hands into the leg. Exhale, belly in, leg in. Relax the shoulders. Try to keep the leg straight, pressing out through the heel. Okay, now we'll bend that knee. Take hold of the foot with your hand and let the knee come down toward the floor. Bring the left foot over to the right. Send the left arm overhead. Lift your upper body and reach across to the right with your hand, bending, breathing. Where's the breath? Where's the relaxation happening? Bring your head center and take that left arm out to the left side. Send the left foot back to center or maybe even over to the left. And straighten the right leg. You can adjust the placement of the hand if you need to. And release, bringing the foot back. And straighten both legs. And windshield wiper the feet. Bend your knees. Take hold with your hands and rock yourself up. Move to hands and knees. So if you joined late and you missed it and haven't figured out by now based on what we've done so far, I'm not feeling so great. So we're doing a gentler class, a deep stretch class. And if you're wanting to do anything harder, then just modify on your own. So we're gonna do some cat and cow, and those of you who want to do downward dog, upward dog, or adding in a chaturanga, you're welcome to do that. I'm just gonna show a simple cat and cow, but really the practice is yours, so you're always welcome to do less or more. Rest when you need to, work harder when you want to. Moving with your breath, so however long it takes you to inhale, that's your cow. However long it takes to exhale, that's your cat. Okay, and then come to neutral spine. We're going to come into 8 points pose. So if you're doing a downward dog version, come onto hands and knees. Let's all start on hands and knees. Then we'll walk the hands forward and keep the buttocks up in the air. And keep coming down and forward until the chest can touch the ground. Then bring the chin down. The hands come under the shoulders. If your chest doesn't reach the ground, it's because it's not far enough away from your knees. So you need to lengthen. And then as you exhale, really feel your middle back relaxing into the mat. Okay. And then come onto your belly. Send the left arm out to the side. Right hand beside the chest on the floor. We're going to roll onto our left side and bring the right foot to the ground behind us, resting on the left cheek. Okay, now we'll add on, taking that right hand to the right foot and pulling the heel to the buttock and reaching the knee away from the hip. So hopefully you're feeling a stretch in your quadricep, your big thigh muscle, but also in the head of your shoulder. Great. And then roll back onto your belly, release your foot, and send the right arm out to the side. Bring your left hand beside your chest and push into it to roll onto your right side, sending your foot to the floor behind you, resting on the right side of your head. And you can be pushing a little with that left hand to deepen the stretch if you need or want. Slow, long breaths. Feel the relaxation. Okay, now we'll add the leg. Left hand to the left foot, pulling the foot toward the buttock and reaching the knee away from you. Press the left buttock forward. If you want to keep that stretch in the shoulder, you can touch the toe of the left foot to the floor behind you. Or just make sure not to sway forward. Stay on your side. And release and come back onto your belly. And we'll stack the hands and place them under the forehead, resting the head on stacked hands, feeling the rise and fall of breath. Okay, and then we'll inhale, lift the arms, the hands, and the head, keeping the head touching the hands, lifting up and releasing down. And just do a few more of those. Notice what muscles you're using to lift. See if you can help the lift with the breath. The next time you lift, stay lifted. And then reach the arms back and reach the arms forward. Reaching back, reaching forward. Maybe when the arms reach back, you can lift a little higher. And just one more. And then stack the hands and rest the forehead. Let the legs relax, heels flopping open. Big breath. Pressing down through the hips and pelvis. Inhale, lifting the legs. Exhale down. Try to get the knees and the thighs off the ground. So the knees are not bending. You're lifting the whole leg straight. Nice. One more after this one. And relax down. And really relax. Again, let those heels flop out. Feel yourself breathing against the ground. And then we'll add the two. So you can choose your arms. You can keep your hands on your forehead. That's the medium level. If you bring the arms back, I think at least it's easier. If you bring them forward, it's harder. So you choose. And we'll lift the upper body and the lower body, and we'll just stay. Super straight legs. Last breath. And relax down, stacking hands, resting head. And just when you come down, maybe move your hips a little bit from side to side. And then bring your hands under your shoulders and press back into an extended child's pose. Arms overhead, hips at the heels. Making it an active stretch by pressing the hands forward and lengthening the back. And then come up onto hands and knees. We'll step the right foot up, coming into a lunge. You might want to roll the head under the left knee if you need that. Okay, so we're going to make this active. So let the left hip come forward. Okay, and then we're going to lift up and come down. So you can see how you have to use your abdominal muscles. And lift and down. Lift. Keep that left hip forward even when you lift and down. Do a few more. And the next time you come up lifted, stay there. And again, if you want to do any other version of a lunge, you're welcome to. You can curl your toes and lift your knee or stay here. Okay. Now we're going to exhale. Bring the right hand behind the left hand to the knee. Good. Inhale up. Exhale, left hand down, coming into a side stretch. Inhale up. Now you feel those oblique muscles working. Inhale, exhale, twist. Inhale, up. Exhale, down to the left side. Use those obliques to lift yourself up. Good. Continue like that. Next time you come down to the side, stay there. Re-drop your left hip forward. Good. Reach through the right arm. Gaze up and to the left. And then just kind of sink your right hip down into the right. So you're pulling your right hip away from your right hand. Beautiful. And then take weight down into that left hand. So if you are on your fingertips, come onto the hand. And then we'll just send that right leg out and the right arm up. Coming into a modified half moon number 2. Beautiful. Bring the hands down. Send that right leg back and cross it behind you. So the right foot is over to the left. Beautiful. And then sink down through your left hand And reach the right arm across to the left side, finding that nice long stretch up the whole right side of the body. Maybe draw the belly in as you exhale. Maybe squeeze the thighs together. Okay. Bring the right hand back to center. Take weight into that right hand. Squeeze the thighs together and lift the left arm for a twist. The more you squeeze the thighs together, the easier it is. Feel the breath. Okay, bring it all the way up to your left fingers. Okay, and release the hand down. Bring the knee back so you're in tabletop. And just wag your tail a few times, side to side. Come center and step the left foot up for a lunge. Sending the hips forward, making sure the knee is over the ankle or the heel. And then again, inhale, lifting up, exhale, down. See if you can not use your hands, just touch them down, but don't push off them. Let it all come from your abs. And I guess a little bit from your foot. The next time you come up, stay up. Exhale, left arm back, right hand across, little twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, right hand comes down. Lift up and twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, side. Again, try not to use your hands so much as your core strength. Last round. The next time your right hand comes to the floor, stay there. Send your hips to the left. Reach your arm to the right. Tuck your chin toward your armpit, looking up to the left. Really lean that left hip away from the hand. Okay. And then bring the right hand flat down onto the ground. Send the left arm up. Send the left leg out. Try to get it parallel to the ground. I'm working a little bit with the strength here. Get that foot higher. Nice. Release the hand down, walk them back to center, and cross the left leg behind you to the right. Okay. Walk that left hand over to the right, finding that diagonal stretch. So we're in a sickle again, both the foot and the hand coming to the right. Bring the left hand back under the shoulder. Squeeze the inner thighs together, lengthen the spine, and turn to your right, sending the right arm up for a twist. The twist doesn't happen in the shoulder, it happens in the ribs. Aim those left ribs to the right. Okay, and release down. Uncross the leg, back into table. Let's come into child's pose. This time we'll do a resting child's pose with the arms folded alongside the body. Finding something to rest your forehead on. Relaxing down, breathing deep. And you extend the arms overhead, shoulder width apart. Keep your hands where they are. Lift your buttocks off your heels. Curl the toes under. Spread your fingers wide. Downward facing dog. Make a micro bend in the elbows. Then roll the elbows down toward the ground. Push into your hands and straighten the arms. Keep the shoulders in the back. Push the thighs back and the heels down. Drop the head. Drop the chest. Lift the ribs. Whole body breathing. And then walk the feet up to the hands. Bend the knees, tuck the chin, roll yourself up. Turn the palms to face out and send the arms forward, up, back, and down. Palms facing out, forward. Backs of the hands together, palms facing out. Palms facing out, not forward, out, toward the walls beside you. Backs of the hands toward each other, palms facing away from each other. Coming up, back, and down. A few more times. That's it. Feel the breath lifting the chest. One more time. Good. And then let the arms rest down. Roll the shoulders. Send the left arm up, bend the elbow, bring the right hand to the left elbow, press down, deep stretch in that arm, and then take it to the right, sending the hips to the left. Maybe your head rests on your right arm. Where can you breathe a little? And come center. And change arms, right hand to the upper back, left hand pushes the elbow down, lengthen up and bend to the left, hips to the right, head resting down toward the left arm. That's possible. Push into the feet, deepen the breath. Mom and Dad. Inhale up. Exhale, release down. Lift your toes and spread them wide and lower down. Close the eyes, feel the legs sinking into the ground. Feel the breath lifting up your upper body. And then shift weight into your left foot. And as you do that, you can really connect the left leg bone into the earth. Stay connected to your breath. Open your eyes gently, maybe just like halfway. Finding a spot to rest your gaze on. And then we'll lift the right knee and bring it all the way up toward the chest. And then we'll roll the shoulders back and puff the chest out. Lift through the crown of the head. Breathe the collarbones open. Pull the navel in and down as you exhale, lengthening that tailbone. Yeah, holding on is fine. Maybe engage that left buttock muscle for a little more stability. Release down with control. Stand for a moment. Eyes closed, belly soft, breath nice and slow, controlling the breath. Shift weight into your right leg till you feel the whole leg bone rooting down into the earth. Feel the breath as a steady, slow inhale and exhale. Softly open your eyes. Stay connected to the internal feel of breathing. And when you're ready, lift the left leg, taking the hands below the knee, or just one if you're wanting to hold on to something. As you pull the knee up, pull the shoulder blades down. Really stand tall on that right leg. Lengthen up through the crown of the head. When you exhale, draw the navel in and down. Focus on your breath. Focus on your gaze point. Release with control. And shake the body out. Maybe exhale out of your mouth. And then go of any built up tension. And send the arms forward. Bend the knees and lift the heels. Relax the shoulders down. Bend the knees a little more. Bend a little more. Forward. Just let your upper body round over your thighs, bringing your fingertips toward the floor or to the floor in front of you. Deep breaths into the back body. And then bring the hands back, lower them to your buttocks, and come all the way onto your back. Get to rest now. No. Starting with your knees bent, lifting your hips, tucking your tailbone, releasing your legs. Shake them out. If you have something to cover your eyes, go ahead. And let your arms rest out away from the body. Let your legs rest out away from each other. Then take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, letting the body sink into the ground. And then another breath in through the nose and out through the mouth, letting the jaw release open, the lips form. And one more. And exhale out of the mouth, letting go of the contents of the mind. Turning your awareness to the feel of your breath. And then letting go of your breath. Obviously, you're going to still breathe, but the breathing will be automatic. However, the breath wants to come. And just continue to be aware of the breath as an observer, not the driver. Deeply relaxed, letting go, letting go, letting go. Breathe into your heart. And fingers and toes. Reach the arms overhead. Take a deep breath. Stretch long. Hug the knees to the chest. Rocking gently side to side. And then come center, rub hand to hand and foot to foot. Roll on to either side, resting your head on your bottom arm, resting your body on the ground. Really taking in the goodness of your practice. So many ways you could be spending this hour. Probably none of them is nurturing to your well-being. So good for you. And when you're ready, you can come up into any comfortable seated posture. Sinking down to the sit bones, lifting through the crown of the head. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands together at the heart center. Inhale, lifting the heart to the hands. Exhale, shoulders relax down. Inhale deeply, breathing in from bottom to top. Take it all in. Let it all go. Drop the chin to the chest. Namaste.